a normal day for Booker T?
Well, I'm always trying to better myself. I'm always trying to push myself. Getting older is one of those things, if you don't challenge yourself, I think things just start to break down, you know what I mean? So I've had a project for the last week. I've been waking up in the morning and have a deck in my backyard. I've been living in my house for almost 20 years now. And I have a lot of dead wood on the deck. So instead of hiring someone to do it, I did all the work myself. Just to see if I could do it. And then I started doing it, and I realized that, I've been doing a pretty good job. And yesterday was, I think after 2 weeks of changing wood and replacing it, I just finished yesterday. And now I got to do the stripping, sanding, and I got to do the painting. So I'm just all about work and trying to stay in shape.
Okay. And you said you wake up early. What time is early?
Normally about 8 a.m. Every morning I get up like 8 a.m. I got 10-year-old twins. I got a boy and a girl. And so they're up, homeschooling right now. So normally when they wake up, I wake up.
Okay. Okay. So can you give me just a few seconds? I need to translate for the people.
Say again?
I need to translate for the people. So can you give me just a few seconds for the translation? Okay. Thank you so much. A ver, pues la pregunta ya saben que es ¿cómo es una mañana de Booker T? Me dijo, bueno, la verdad es que a mí me gusta ahorita mantenerme, o sea, cuando yo empieces a envejecer, pues hay que mantenerse en forma. Entonces le gusta cortar leños, ¿qué tal? Nadie se lo imaginaba, ¿no? Que esa era una parte de la rutina de Booker T. Y le gusta levantarse temprano, 8 de la mañana, que a mí me parece una cosa sensacional, porque aparte de todo tiene adolescentes, entonces lo despiertan tempranito. Now, let's go to how do you feel when you realize that Bad Bunny made a song inspired by you?
I always say with professional wrestling, for me, I can't speak for everyone, but for me, it's always been about making people feel a certain way when they watch me. I always wanted to make them laugh, make them angry. Even sometimes I wanted to make them cry. But I wanted them to feel a certain way when they watch Booker T perform. And I think even, a young kid like Bad Bunny, a Puerto Rican kid, watching me on television was inspired by something that I did. It made him feel a certain way when he watched Booker T to want to write a song about me. And for me, I'm humble because I always say it's always going to be some new guy coming along, but to be able to stay relevant in life is so important. And to have someone so popular right now like Bad Bunny to recognize me, to keep me relevant, I really appreciate that.
Yes, and actually I have to say that I admire you a lot, not just because you're a legend. It's something that you're innovating yourself a lot. So it's giving that sparkle to everyone, even the teenagers, to say like, no, come on, if you want something, you have to push harder, right? So it's something that I really admire you.
Yeah, I have a saying. We've said respect your elders for years, and I think we're in the age now where we got to respect our young people and push them to the next level because they are the future and they hold all the keys. And we got to be able to, sit in the passenger seat and navigate. That's what I'm good at.
Okay, great. And now look at you. It's trending. I don't know, it's trending topic everywhere talking about Booker T and Bad Bunny. Congratulations about that. A ver, aquí la pregunta fue, ¿qué onda, no? O sea, ¿cómo te sentiste con esta cuestión de que Bad Bunny hizo una canción inspirada en ti? Y me dijo, a ver, la verdad es que yo, pues, a mí siempre me ha gustado como hacer reír a la gente, hasta hacerla llorar, que se enoje en todo. Entonces, y me gusta innovarme, ¿no? Y ahora que Bad Bunny me eligiera para hacer esto, pues por supuesto que me encanta porque también de eso se trata, de estarse renovando. Y él tiene una frase que dice, respeta a tus padres, ¿no? Porque así los jóvenes también, como respetan a sus padres, pues es como pues es un reflejo de ellos. Entonces, básicamente para él es un honor. Y la neta para nosotros también verlo renovándose es increíble. Now, let's get ready to rumble. what a busy weekend you had at the Rumble. First of all, you did WWE backstage, participated on the kickoff, and of course, then the live performance with Bad Bunny. How do you feel?
You know, I feel really, really good, actually. First of all, to get back in the studio after being off for a year, WWE backstage with my girl Renee and Paige, that was really, really cool. That the chemistry was there, man. You know, we didn't even have to rehearse that thing or anything. It was just like boom on the fly. We just like went with it. It was really, really cool. And then to back it up with the Rumble and the performance with Bad Bunny. That was really, really awesome. And then the Rumble also was, that was really an awesome, awesome pay-per-view. The guys and the girls, man, Bianca Belair, everybody went out there, stepped up to another level. And I do my radio show every week, and I was talking about the Rumble on my show, and nothing but high praise as far as the performances. Everyone went out there and gave, so it was a great weekend for me.
Amazing weekend for everyone, really. A ver, acá la pregunta fue que qué gran Royal Rumble, y para él estuvo súper complicado porque hizo que el backstage en WWE participó en el kickoff, y me dijo, a ver, pues yo la vez que llevo un rato haciendo esto, ¿no? Como del backstage. Y la verdad es que tiene muy buena química también con las chicas. Y dice que fue súper divertido hacer el performance con Bad Bunny. Entonces que fue un gran fin de semana, por así decirlo, para él. And now, all the WWE universe was wondering one thing. How do you manage to remember all the choreography with Bad Bunny?
One more time, say it. Can we repeat that question?
Yes, how do you manage to remember all the choreography with Bad Bunny?
Man, I don't know. My career has, it's crazy. I've been doing this for 30 years. Yeah, I've been in the wrestling business 30 years now, and I've seen so many different things, been a part of so many different episodes. Coming from one company to another company, and then totally transforming myself all over again. Even though still today, I always try to reinvent myself, and then the Bad Bunny thing comes along, and a friend of mine was asking me just last week, how cool is it, doing this with Bad Bunny? Hey man, have you guys, created a bond between each other? How close are you guys? And my thing is, I really, really appreciate Bad Bunny for, what we call in the wrestling business, giving me the rub, But now I watch him, living out his dream of wanting to be in the WWE, in a WWE ring. At the Rumble, he got a chance to do that. Now he may get a chance to do that at WrestleMania as well. So my thing is, man, I want to push Bad Bunny now to, higher heights, man, to see how far he can actually go with this thing. You never know. He's a pretty big guy. He can put on some weight. You never know what's next for Bad Bunny. But for me, just like I say, be a part of the ride, can't beat that.
Oh my God, it's such an amazing experience, really. Bueno, aquí la pregunta fue un poco de cómo te hace para aprenderse la coreografía, pero me dijo, a ver, son 30 años, morra, yo me puedo poner como yo quiero y me lo aprendo de un 2x3. Y básicamente, pues fue una cosa como de sinergia. O sea, él echó la mano y todos echaron la mano, y que fue una parte increíble, porque para Bad Bunny, uno de sus sueños era estar ahí, ¿no? En el ring de WWE. Entonces, fue una colaboración perfecta que la neta a mí no sucede, pero a mí me encantó. And what is like doing WWE backstage? And I want to know, because you mentioned, but I want to know like clearly. And what is like working with Paige and Renee?
Not just Paige and Renee. We got Ember Moon, CM Punk, Mark Henry, Christian. It's just a nucleus of minds who've been in the business for a period of time, to where now we can actually elaborate on what the young guys are going through, what they're going to anticipate, in a match, what the butterflies are like, going into certain situations. And for me, I always try to make the WWE backstage as real as I possibly can for the fan that's watching that wants to know what is it really, really like, performing perhaps in front of 100,000 people. It is amazing. And you have to have someone who's been there in that situation in order to be able to talk about it. So that's what I love about backstage. And everyone has their own opinion and everyone has a different opinion as well. So it's really, really cool.
Ok, a ver, acá la pregunta fue acerca de cómo es trabajar en WWE Backstage y cómo es también esta cuestión de trabajar con Paige y con Renee. Y me dijo, a ver, es que no solo son ellas, es que es un grupo gigante de personas, ¿no? Como Ever Moon. Y básicamente, pues es una colaboración en conjunto. Y es lo que nosotros luego no vemos, ¿no? Nosotros solo vemos el resultado final y es lo que dice. Pero para ese resultado final, pues hay un trabajo por detrás, o sea, detrás de cámaras impresionante. Entonces, que todos tienen una sinergia y un talento impresionante también para que nosotros veamos ese lado chido. Chido. And now, how do you feel about the Rumble winners, Edge and Bianca Belair?
Edge, let's speak on Edge first, because Edge came back, of course, had the injury, had to go back and rehab. And, I was just talking a second ago, as you get older, you got to keep pushing yourself. And that's where Edge is right now. Edge is going to push himself, and he's going to finish the thing the way he wants to finish it, no matter what. And I respect that so much. And to be able to come out in the Rumble and go all the way through it to finish it, it's a testament to how hard he's worked to get back to this point. And that's what professional wrestling really is, more than anything. And he's had a lot of people to help him, help push him to get to that point as well. And a lot of those guys was in that Rumble with him that was pushing Edge to get to that point as well. So it's a brotherhood in a lot of ways. But to see Bianca Belair, who is a special talent, get her first, major run in WWE, winning the Rumble, that says a whole lot about her. I never won the Rumble, not once, throughout my whole career. Bianca Belair has done something Booker T has never done in his whole career. So I say let's push her to the moon, put the rocket on her, and see exactly what she's made of.
My God, yes. You mentioned that, and it's something amazing. Even for us, for example, she's kind of, oh my God, she's super girl now, I have to say that. A ver, primero me dijo, la pregunta fue acerca de qué pensaba acerca de los ganadores del Rumble, Edge y Bianca, y dijo, a ver, vamos a empezar con Edge, que a pesar de que se lastimó y a pesar de su edad y todo, estuvo desde el número 1 y ¡pum! Lo que logró, ¿no? Entonces es como seguir sabiendo que no importa la que tienes ahí. Sorry. Tenemos, o sea, es la inspiración que necesitas. Y dijo, bueno, Bianca Belair simplemente, o sea, ella logró lo que nadie había logrado, ¿no? Que logró estar y ser ganadora de Royal Rumble. Entonces eso es increíble. A ver, now, legend says that when you caught your promo, tell me he did not just say that. The camera made a close-up on you, and basically, because all the superstars, they can hold the smile. They say that you made them laugh on purpose. Is this real?
Well, I tried to, make it, real, I want to make it something, even a small role, having a very, very small role on the Rumble, which was just, you didn't say that. Tell me you didn't just say that. It felt like a real moment. It felt like, Booker T was going to get back into action for a second, and I think that's what, I did better than, anything was stick to. One of my friends asked me when I was doing the Bad Bunny video, at one point, he thought I wanted to laugh, and I go, nah, man, I'm always in character. I'm always trying to make every little bit of role the biggest role I possibly could.
Yes, actually, I was watching your videos just saying that phrase. Man, I don't know why, but really, it was something magical that you have on that phrase. It's amazing.
Very small.
Very small, yeah, I
I
know.
teach my wrestlers. You got very small, but you got to make it as big as you possibly can, as well as make people feel a certain way when they hear it. You know, so it's just an art. It's an art. Wrestling has always been an art for me, and I've always loved the Shakespearean side of it, the Phantom of the Opera, the Romeo and Juliet side of professional wrestling, the encore, the Bravo, the curtain call. All of that stuff is what I miss about wrestling.
Amazing, amazing. Genius. That's something amazing. A ver, aquí algo bien padre que a mí me encanta y que ustedes lo saben, y si no lo saben después les vamos a poner un videito, de esta frase que tiene que dice como tell me, o sea, una frase que básicamente hacía que la cámara se concentrara en él y todas las superestrellas se botaban de la risa. Y él me dijo, pues sí, o sea, es que no lo hacía a propósito, pero son esos pequeños detalles, y porque también le encanta la actuación. Entonces, cuando está él ahí, o sea, está en el ring y cualquier oportunidad que tiene, pues son oportunidades también para poder sacar eso increíble de él. And now, the other day I listened to the Hall of Fame podcast and I felt pretty excited when you said, and I quote, if someone comes to me and offers the right situation for having a match, man, I would love to have a match because I know I can still do it. And I know I can still get in the ring and perform. Is that for real? I mean, it was something amazing. And I want to know another thing. Do you still feel the will to get in the ring?
You know, I don't have any itch to scratch or anything like that. But I have a lot of students that go to my wrestling school that look up to me, and I always have to let my students know that I can still do it myself. And because, you know, they feed off of me. And there again, if the right situation was to come along, of course I would get back in the ring and do it. But I'm not one of the guys that's, you know, sitting at home, you know, on the phone calling someone, saying, hey man, put me back in a match or anything like that, because I'm happy, I'm satisfied with where I'm at in my life right now. I did everything in professional wrestling. I did everything. I won all the titles. I got a chance to go all around the world. I got a chance to wrestle with 3 different generations of professional wrestlers. And so I'm totally complete with my in-ring performance. But it's with you know, men and testosterone, you always want to go out there and say you can do it just one more time and show these young guys how to do it. You know what I mean? So if the chance came, I definitely would take it. But the situation would have to be right. I just don't want to just get in the ring just to be, you know, getting in the ring.
Okay. A ver, acá la pregunta fue, nosotros, bueno, hay un podcast que yo escuché y que la verdad se me enchinó la piel porque dijo que si tuviera la oportunidad correcta, él obviamente se metería en el ring, ¿no? Porque sabe que lo puede seguir haciendo y tiene todas las cualidades para hacerlo. Y él dijo, a ver, o sea, sí, pero la neta es que ahora con mis alumnos, yo lo que he visto es que pues ellos te empujan a darte cuenta de que puedes hacer todo lo que quieras. Y no es que él esté buscando esa oportunidad, simplemente que cuando la oportunidad llegue, pues él tiene todas las capacidades para poderlo hacer. Pues ya lo saben. And what kind of match or stipulation do you think suits better for you?
For me, you know, all of the matches, you know, that I've won titles in has been in, you know, just one-on-one matches or tag team matches. I've never been really, really good at, you know, ladder matches, cage matches, you know, matches where there are a lot of stipulations or whatnot. I've always won one-on-one in the middle of the ring, so I would love to, there again, I talk about the art of professional wrestling.
Okay.
I would love to be able to show the young guys the art of, you know, going out and performing without a net, like they do at, you know, Cirque du Soleil, you know, and make it appear to you like this cannot be real, but it is. For me, the performance is to go out and, let the fans dictate which way we want to go in this thing. Because, I always looked at wrestling as, an out of body experience. I had to know what I wanted to see in order to actually be able to do. So I would actually sit in the audience as I'm performing and watch myself. So therefore, there again, I would love to just display the art of what Booker T did. And it's not that many guys left in the business that could go out there and just, hey, we're just going to do it in the ring tonight. And, and however it turned out, that's the way it's going to turn out.
Okay, great. And I thought you would choose another one, but that one is, your answer is something like amazing, because we can see your talent and just like writing, it's amazing.
Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. That's where that comes into play. I want a curtain call at the end of the match, and I want bravo more than anything.
Me encanta que sea un apasionado de Shakespeare. Romeo y Julieta todo el tiempo y bien. Acá le dije que qué estipulación le gustaría y me dijo, bueno, mira, la neta es que a mí esta cuestión como de estipulaciones de, no sé, escaleras y todas estas cosas no le gustan, ¿no? Entonces le dijo uno o en parejas, porque así es mucho mejor. Así puede él demostrar realmente como todas las habilidades que tiene. Entonces eso es todavía mejor. And now, let's move to questions from fans. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. A ver. Oh, this one is really nice. Yusuf Russi, I don't know. Yusuf Russi. How did Booker T and Bad Bunny first meet?
Of course, during the pandemic, we first met on Zoom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he reached out to me about the song, and then doing the video, and if I would like to be a part of it, and he would love for me to be a part of it. And we talked, for maybe 20 minutes on Zoom, and we had such a connection. It was like, wow, a no-brainer. But then we met in LA when we finally did the video, which was really, really cool also.
Oh my God, such an amazing way. I mean, now is the only way to meet people, I think. No.
Yeah.
A ver, aquí la pregunta fue acerca de cómo se conocieron, por primera vez ustedes preguntaron, y dijo, por Zoom, porque la cuestión en la que estamos viviendo ahora pues fue lo que permitió. Le habló por teléfono y le dijo, oye, ¿qué crees que hice una canción y tú estás aquí involucrado? Entonces hablaron por 20 minutos. Esta fue la primera relación que tuvieron Booker T y Bad Bunny. Okay, another one. This one. Chinito 908. Do you like Mexican food?
Man, I've loved Mexican food forever. My sister and I, from the beginning of time, I remember this place here in Houston. It was called the Monterey House. And, man, they had the best enchiladas that you could think of at the Monterey House. Tacos was definitely, I'm supposed to be making tacos today, actually. I'm like one of the greatest taco makers you're ever going to find. And my wife, she insists on me making tacos at least once a week, So yeah, I'm a huge, I'm just a food connoisseur, but I love Mexican food.
Okay, but spicy or not spicy?
Oh yeah, I love it. Got to be spicy. It's got to have a little spice. So I got a little kick. Yeah.
Okay, and you say tacos. Which kind of tacos you like?
Well, I'm going to be making chicken tacos today.
Great.
Yeah.
It would be amazing if you share with us a picture or something for you. We want to know your skills.
Well, I got a few recipes on YouTube. Just go under the title Cooker T instead of Booker T.
Oh my God! Please share with us the last picture. We want a picture of your tacos, please.
I'll send you a little something.
Ah, sí, gente, perdónenme, que si le gusta la comida mexicana, y me dijo que le encantaba la comida mexicana y que de hecho él es, que lo pueden encontrar en YouTube como Booker, bueno, como Booker T. Y va a hacer hoy va a hacer una receta de taquitos de pollo. Entonces, para que estemos ahí al pendiente de eso. A ver, this one. So, Kindle says, who is your favorite wrestler? Superstar. Who is your favorite superstar?
You know, it's crazy, but forever my favorite. I'm not just saying this either. I'm not just saying this, but my favorite wrestler has always been Rey Mysterio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Ray and I, we wrestled. Actually, I won the world championship from Rey Mysterio, and man, it was one of my best matches, man. I actually teach my students just from the match that Ray and I had, just because it was just like flawless. You know, everything in it was just great, and Ray just like soared through there like with the greatest of ease at certain points, and it was just unbelievable to get a chance to work with him after watching him perform with so many guys, over the years, and then for him and I to have like the biggest moment, perhaps in my career, was really, really awesome.
Okay, amazing, because we love Rey Mysterio and we love you so. Boom! Such a big bomb of talent here. A ver, la pregunta aquí fue, ya saben, quién es su superestrella favorita. Y él me dijo que Rey Mysterio, gente, porque básicamente le quitó el campeonato. O sea, él fue el que le quitó el campeonato. Y es una historia que para él ha sido como una inspiración completa. The last question. Just the last one. Okay? Perfect.
Okay.
A ver. Sorry. A ver. Sorry, is this... This one. So, Steven 03191, do you see Bad Bunny fighting against The Miz and Morrison at WrestleMania?
Yeah, yeah. I think that could happen. I think it's enough time to prepare Bad Bunny to be able to go out and perform. And I'm gonna tell you, when you grow up a certain way, fighting is just something that's in your blood. It's just in your DNA. I mean, I know before I ever got into a wrestling ring, I was sitting at home and I was like, man, I know I can do this better than this guy, and I've never done it before. And I'm sure Bad Bunny think that way about some of the guys he see on television. So for him to be ready for WrestleMania, I don't think that'll be a stretch at all. And if he needs some expert tutelage, he can always come to me and come to my wrestling school here in Texas, and we'll teach him some, a few tricks.
Oh, yeah. I think so as well. It's not something like, hey, I want to be a superstar. No. Come on, man. It's something that needs time and everything. Talent.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
But I want to see that thing as well.
I think it'll happen.
A ver, aquí la pregunta fue que si veía a Bad Bunny pues tener un combate contra The Miz y John Morrison. Y él dijo sí, o sea, pues sí. Pero básicamente es que eso lo traen las superestrellas, lo traen en el ADN, ¿no? Entonces, que si quiere tener eso, pues lo va a hacer, pero necesita entrenarse. Y que Bad Bunny puedes ir a su gym, bueno, puedes estar en Texas porque tenemos a un gran teacher. And now, I told you, we love you so much, and we want a message for all the Latin American fans and all the WWE universe in Latin America. Can you send a message for us, please?
Man, of course, this last year, 2020, man, it was cold, it was dark. And the thing is, we're all in the same situation. We're all, walking in the same direction, but rest assured, there is light at the end of the tunnel. We just have to keep walking until we get to our destination. Once we get there, trust me, it's going to be a whole lot better than it is now. But the strong survive. The strong survive, as well as the way we walk is the same way our herd walk, as far as our kids, and then their kids and our families. We're walking towards the same place to get to our destination. And the thing is, we are truly in this thing together, guys. So there again, just don't quit walking towards that light. You're definitely going to reach it. It's going to be better.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Because I think a lot of people needs to hear that from someone like you. Like, we really admire you, and on this kind of on these times we need to hear someone like, hey, come on, just keep going. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
A ver, aquí pues no fue pregunta, sino que queremos un mensajito. Y él dijo, gente, a ver, 2020 sí estuvo duro y veíamos la oscuridad, ¿no? Que quería aplastarnos. Pero no se preocupen, ustedes tienen que seguir caminando porque la luz al final del túnel ahí está. Y que si todos nos mantenemos fuertes y seguimos ahí dándole duro y con amor, pues esto lo vamos a superar. Y cuando lo voltemos a ver, solo va a ser un mal sueño. Así que qué bonitas palabras. Okay, and now, the last step of this interview. Let's suppose that I'm your delivery girl and I will shop for your groceries. Which are the 4 items that I can never forget to buy?
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
Okay, I'm your delivery girl, and I will shop for your groceries. Which are the 4 items that I can never forget to buy?
Oh man, well, the items you could never forget to buy for me. P3s, Grand Grape is something that I gotta have all the time, and I gotta have my chicken breast because and the reason why is I love cooking fried chicken, even though I shouldn't eat it a lot, but it's like one of my favorite things to cook. So it's definitely on my weekly list of shopping. So those would probably be the 3 things.
Okay, I want to know something. Do you like I don't know, like which kind of fruit juice you prefer?
Yeah, like I say, Grand Grape. Grand Grape. Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I gotta have. That's what I'm drinking. That's what I'm drinking right now.
Okay. You was eating something. What are you having?
I'm eating one of my dishes that I made last night. Some chicken and rice that I made, and it's made with you grill the chicken at a high heat, burn it on both sides real good.
Okay.
But you don't cook it all the way through. Take it aside, chop it up really good, and then cream of mushroom soup. Add 1 cup of water. Also, saute onions and mushrooms on the side. Goes in later. A little olive oil. Put it in the oven. 45 minutes, 350. Take it out. Boom. Can't go wrong.
Oh my God, Booker! I have to confess something. I'm going to take a flight and I have to go with you because you're a Booker T, and I want to try that thing. Really. It's a
I got a really good braised rib recipe also.
I want to do that. Maybe we can share some recipes. Mexican.
Hey, definitely.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
¿Cómo le gusta cocinar a Booker T? No sé una receta, así que quédense aquí para, o sea, ya vamos a preparar los brunch, ya van a ser tiempos de brunch con Booker T al ladito. Nos digo que el pollito, cómo cocinar el pollito, meterlo al horno por 25 minutos, salsa de champiñones, kaboom! So good. Okay.
Hey,
Booker,
and also on top of the chicken, Cholula to make it right.
Cholula is the secret. Great. Okay, so next time I have to, because in Mexico we have a lot of kind of sauces. So I have to give maybe 3, my favorite. Habanero,
Okay.
mango, and coconut.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
good, so yummy.
It's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Booker, thank you so much for your time. You have to know that I really admire you and I respect you because I said it before, it's not just you are a legend. You're this kind of guy, like, it pushed me a lot to follow my dreams and everything. So thank you because you're an inspiration for me. And I know and I'm sure it's not just for me, it's for a lot of people, teenagers and everything. Thanks so much just to share your light and your magic. Thank you so much, Booker.
Hey, keep following your dream. Keep following your dream, and when it comes time, just pass it on. That's the only thing I ask.
Thank you so much. Muchas
You're
gracias,
welcome.
Booker.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.